everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to continue with our chapter Determiners. Now, this is part 12. In our earlier session, we have discussed many determiners. In this session as well, we are going to discuss some more determiners. In fact, only one determiner with its usage and rules, because that is very, very important. So, in this session, we will going to discuss all or determiner all. In this session, first we are going to define all, that is definition of all, usage of all and rules related to it. So let's elaborate all in this session. First of all, let us discuss in brief the definition of all. All is a determiner that refers to the whole or the complete set of something. Now, if I say all, that means everything. That means I'm referring to all the things to the whole part of that, to the complete set of that, whichever is there or whosoever is there. It can be used with both countable nouns and uncountable nouns. For example, all books, countable nouns, and all water, uncountable nouns. Now, there is something very important about the determiner all. Now, let me discuss this in brief. Suppose we have all. Now, all can be used with two things. Whether it can be used with a countable noun. I have already told you about countable noun and uncountable noun in the chapter of noun itself. Uncountable noun. Now, countable nouns are the nouns that can be counted in 1, 2, 3 terms, or in the terms of 1, 2, 3 and so on. But uncountable nouns are the one which we cannot count, which we can measure, but we cannot count them in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So, if we use the word all with any of these nouns, whether countable or uncountable, or you can say if all plus any of these nouns come, there is a procedure that if there is a countable noun, it should be plural only. It should be plural only. For example, I cannot say all boy. Rather, I would say all boys or all the boys. We cannot use countable noun in singular form after the word all, because all means all of them, all means complete set of them, all means whole of them. Therefore, if all plus countable noun comes, it should be always in plural form. Also, it should be followed by plural form of verb only. But if it is followed by uncountable noun is always considered singular. It cannot be counted in terms of 1, 2, 3. We cannot make it plural. Therefore, this should be singular always. And if it is singular, it means it is the entire part of that particular thing. If I say all the milk, it means the entire part of the milk. How many liters it will be? Or how so many liters it will be? Now, if it is uncountable noun, it is always considered singular. Moreover, it will be followed by singular form of verb only. Now, let us get back to the slides and let us have some examples over there. All is often used before a noun to indicate that every member or the group or every part of the whole is included. For example, if there are 50 members in a group, it means if I'm saying all the members, it means I'm including all those 50 members. If I have 5 liters of milk, so I'm talking about all the quantity of this 5 liters of milk, or the entire quantity of 5 liters of milk. Examples, all students are required to attend the meeting. It means I'm talking about all the students over there. Can you pass me all the ingredients? It means whatever ingredients are there, can you pass me all of them? Now let us move. Referring to all members of a group, all students in the class must submit their assignments. It means I'm talking about each and every student of that particular class by Friday. This implies there are 3 or more students in the class, and I'm talking about all of them. Now let us move to the next one. Referring to all parts of something. She visited all European countries during her trip. It means I'm talking about each and every European country, and she visited all of them. It means she visited each and every European country. This implies visiting more than 2 countries, of course. Now let us move to the next one. Both all and all of can be used, and their usage depends somewhat on the presence of determiners and the context. For example, all is used directly before a noun or a determiner like the, my, these, etc., followed by a noun. For example, as I told you, all students. So all students, if I say all students, of course, all is determiner and students is noun. So here we have a structure of determiner plus noun. I can also say all the students. So here we have students, which are noun, the, which is a determiner itself, and all is also a determiner. So we have a structure of D plus N, that is determiner plus noun. In the starting of determiner, I told you that there can be various structures by using determiners. We can have D plus N, that is determiner plus noun. Now noun is mandatory. D plus M, that is determiner plus noun. We can also have a structure like determiner plus possessive case plus noun, that is adjective. For example, all his, suppose I say all his mistakes. So all his mistakes. So all plus his, that is possessive case, that is after that we have mistakes, that is noun. So we can have different structures using the word all. The, my, these can be followed by the word all. But in this, we should keep this in mind that if I use these, we cannot say this. We can use these, just because after all we can only have plural nouns. But if the noun is uncountable, we can use any determiner which indicates singular noun only. Now let us elaborate with the help of some examples. All students must attend the meeting. Now all students are noun and all is determiner. So this is a structure of determiner plus noun. All the books. Now we have all, that is determiner, the determiner, books, noun, that is D plus N. The is also an article, definite article, but definite article is also the part of determiner that we have already discussed in our earlier sessions. So all the books are on the shelf. It means how so many books are there on the shelf. I'm talking about each and every book that is present on the shelf. It means if there are 50 books on the shelf, it means I'm talking about the whole quantity of those books, or you can say each and every books. It means I'm talking about 50 books altogether. Now let us move to the next one. All of. Now whenever we have a structure all plus of is used before pronouns or before a noun with an article, the, a, and possessive noun or demonstrative adjective. Now this is demonstrative. This is one word only. Demonstrative. Demonstrative adjective means this, that, these, those, who directly indicates or point out the nouns. So demonstrative. This is demonstrative. This is a single word. Example with a pronoun. Now, what does this mean? All of. Whenever we have a phrase that is all of, so it can be followed by directly noun, it can be followed by pronouns, it can be followed by determiners, and again. For example, all of them are invited. Now them here is pronoun, which is, you can say, objective case of pronoun. Objective case of pronoun. So we have 3 cases in pronoun: nominative case, objective case, and possessive case. So them is objective case of they. They is a pronoun and them is objective case of it. Now all of them, here them might be more than 2. So I'm talking about all of them. It means I'm talking about all of those people which are indicated over there. Now let us move to the next one, that they all are invited. Example with an article. All of the paintings were sold. So here you can see that all of, and after that we have an article, or we also call it a determiner. So all of plus article plus noun. Now this noun is mandatory. So all of the article, all of the is article, and paintings are nouns. This noun is mandatory. Now if noun is not there, it is not easy to use determiner over there. All of Vikas' friends are coming. Now Vikas's friends. Here this word Vikas is incorrectly written. It should be Vikas. This. Now this is incorrect. It should be like this. All of Vikas's friends are coming. This is also an error of possessive noun, as I told you in the chapter of noun as well. So this is, again I'm telling you, whenever any word ends with s and we have to show possession of it, what we do, we simply put apostrophe and we do not add as again after it. Though if there is some other word, suppose there is another name, for example, let's say Raj. So we can use it in this manner to show the possession of Raj. But in this case, we can simply put apostrophe, but we need not write s again after this word. So the correct sentence will be all of Vikas's friends are coming. Now let us move to the next one. In summary, all can often stand alone before plural nouns and their determiners, while all of is typically used before pronouns or when the noun has an article, a possessive form, or a demonstrative adjective. Now here you can see all can often stand alone. We can use all as it is. For example, all is well. And we can also use all before plural nouns. For example, all people, all students, all members of the group. We can also use all of the members, all of his savings, all of your suppose all of your books. So we can use it like that. And we can also use pronoun, that all of you. So all of you is a pronoun. Is a pronoun of objective case. So we can use all of and all, both. Both the structures are correct. Now let us move to the next one. All is often followed by of and then the pronoun. This construction is particularly common with object pronouns. Now, this is another part as well, that whenever we have a preposition in a sentence, it is always followed by, in fact, it should be followed by objective case only. If of is there, of is a preposition, of course, so after that we can only have objective case. So if whether it is written all of, whether there is some another phrase like plenty of, lot of, whatever it is, but objective case is just because of the preposition, because after preposition we can only have objective case. We cannot have nominative case or another thing. Yeah, if it is a noun, we can use it as it is, because noun does not have objective case or the possessive case, or the though it has possessive case, it does not have objective case or the nominative case. It is same. Now let us move to the next part. For examples, all of them were invited to the party. So of them. All of us. Now us, them is objective case of they, and us is objective case of we. So this sentence is absolutely correct. This is also correct. All of us are going on the trip. Now all refers to the whole part, or the whole amount, or the complete set of members, or the complete set of things. So this is always plural. So all is always followed by plural noun, plural verb, if countable noun is there. But if there is uncountable noun, it will be singular, and after that verb will also be singular. She completed all of it by herself. So all of it means whatever there was. Whatever was there. She completed all of it by herself. Now let us move to the next one. All as the subject before the verb. So as I told you, all can be used as a singular noun. All can be used before a countable noun. All can be used before the uncountable nouns. If it is used before countable nouns are always plural. If they are followed by the word all, and if there is uncountable noun, it should be singular and it should be followed by singular form of verb only. All of these students have completed their assignments. So all of the students are plural noun, have completed. If the is not there, it is written all students, then also have would be there. All these students is the subject and have completed is the verb phrase. All with countable nouns. When all is used with countable nouns, especially in the plural, it is followed by plural verb. Now we cannot say especially in the plural, because obviously if all is followed by countable nouns, they must be plural. They should be plural only. They should be plural only. They cannot be singular, or they cannot be in singular form. Example, all the apples are ripe. It means I'm talking about all the apples. Now, apples are plural noun and apples are countable as well. So, are is plural verb. Here, apples is a countable noun, and in the plural form, so plural verb are is used. All with uncountable nouns. Obviously, uncountable nouns are always considered singular. So, if all is followed by uncountable noun, it should be followed by singular form of verb. Also, the noun will be singular, because uncountable nouns cannot be converted into plural nouns as they are uncountable. They cannot be counted in terms of 1, 2, 3. When all is used with uncountable or mass nouns, it takes a singular verb. For example, all the information is accurate. So information is uncountable noun and it is accurate. In this case, information is an uncountable noun. So a singular verb is used. Is used. Now let us move to the next one. When all is used in general, abstract sense to mean everything or all things as a whole, it is typically treated as singular and is followed by a singular verb. Contrasting with the specific nouns or pronouns. All the books are on the shelf. Here all is followed by a plural countable noun, books. So it takes plural verb are. All of it is gone. All of it is gone. Now what does this it refer to? We don't know. All of it means whatever was there. All of it is gone. Now it has gone. Now, you must have heard that is all is well. Now, what does that all means? All is well. So, all means everything over there. So, is well, it means whatever the thing was there. Maybe the situation was there and now all is fine, all is well. So, we are using all in terms to show the complete set of something, to show the complete situation of something. Therefore, all is uncountable over there. Now, let us move to the next one. When all is followed by a word that clause, the number singular or plural of the verb depends on whether the noun or pronoun within that clause is singular or plural. It means whenever we have all and we have that in that sentence, so it only matters whatever pronoun is there or whatever the implied subject is there. For example, if I say the key to look at the subject within that clause to determine the correct verb form. For example, all that glitters is not gold. Now, all that glitters, it means anything which glitters, which shines. Glitters means shines. So it can be anything. So all that glitters is not gold. So here all is unspecific. I don't know what we are talking about. It can be anything. So here all means anything. Therefore, we use a singular verb after it. All that glitters is not gold. all the books that are on the shelf belong to her. Now here I'm discussing about books on the shelf. So that are on the shelf. So here that is used to show the books which are on the shelf. So here the quantity or the nouns are specific, that I'm only talking about these books. Also these books are countable, so we will elaborate them, we will discuss them, we will make them in plural form only, we will consider them in plural form only, and all the books are on the shelf belong to her. So here plural noun, plural verb will be used. All the information, now information is again uncountable, that is available has been provided. So whatever information that I had, I have already provided it. So all the information is uncountable. Therefore, it only depicts that whenever we have countable nouns, it should be followed by plural form of verb and the noun should be plural. But if it is used with uncountable nouns, so uncountable nouns are always considered singular. They will remain singular and they will be followed by singular form of verb only. That's it. All with a plural noun in that clause. All the books that are on the shelf belong to her. This I have already told you. All with singular or uncountable noun, all the information that is available has been provided. All can be used as an intensifier to emphasize an adjective, adverb or preposition, often conveying a sense of completely, wholly or entirely. In such cases, it serves to strengthen the meaning of the word it modifies. Now, this is another very important thing. How to emphasize on the words. For example, emphasizing an adjective. She was all alone. Now, alone is adjective. And she was all alone, it signifies stressing the complete state of being alone. It means this all is emphasizing on the word alone. All alone here refers to the complete state of being alone. It is emphasizing on the word alone. That is, that she's alone in every sense. In every sense, she's alone. Now let us move to the next one. The room was all dark. Now this all work is emphasizing on the word dark. Dark is an adjective. In this example, all emphasizes the adjective dark, conveying the idea of complete darkness. Dark, all dark means there should be not even a single point of light, single point of something which is visible. All dark means entirely the part is dark. Now let us move to the next one. When all is used in sentences with negative verbs, the structure is typically not plus all plus affirmative verb. Now let us take the sentence. Not all the students passed the exam. Now not all the students passed the exams. It means there are some who are fail as well. Now here in this case, if I use not all, it means some are failed and some are passed. But if I say all the students have not passed the exam, this will change the meaning. That I mean to say that all the students, they are failed. Not even a single student had cleared the exam. So if I add this word not before all and after all, that will definitely change the meaning of the sentence. Here, the use of not all implies that while some students passed, others did not. It means maybe there are 10 students, maybe 6 are passed and 4 are failed. But if I say all the students have not passed the exam, it means I'm talking about each and every student, that all the students are failed. Now let us move to the next one. Compared with the use of all in negative sentences. If you say all the students did not pass the exam, this means this is ambiguous. It could be interpreted as none of the students passing, whereas not all the students passed the exam clearly conveys that some did pass and some did not. So this is how we use the word all. If I say not all and all not, the sentences will be different in meanings. Now let us move to the next one. Further variations, not all answers are correct. It meaning some answers may be correct but others are not. And if I say all the answers are not correct, it means not even a single answer is correct. Not all structure is important for clarity, especially in distinguishing between situations where none or only a part of the group meets the criterion. It prevents ambiguity that can rise if all is directly combined with a negative verb. It can also be used without a noun to emphasize the entirety of a situation or a statement. For example, all is forgiven, she ate all. So in this manner also we can use the word all without noun, where it is implying that we are talking about all the structures of that particular thing, where noun is implied. All is well, all was quiet in the house. So here we can also use all in this manner. So I hope you have understood each and every point about the word or determiner all. Rules: all is typically used with a singular noun or a plural noun. All cars need fuel. All water is drinkable. It means if it is uncountable, it should be singular. If it is countable, it should be plural. It can be used with both definite articles and indefinite articles. All the children enjoyed the party. All an athlete needs is dedication. It means all that an athlete needs is dedication. So this sentence means or refers to this. It can be used with pronouns to emphasize the entire group of people or things. For example, all of them arrived on time. I gave it my all. All can be used in comparative expressions. All the more, all the less are used to emphasize the increase or decrease in a particular quality or quantity. For example, she worked all the more diligently after receiving praise. It is the cars. Price was reduced, making it all the less expensive. All can be used in various contexts, such as for emphasis, generalization, totality, and comparison, depending on the sentence, structure, and context. For example, in summary, all is a versatile determiner used to indicate the entirety or completeness of something, and it can be applied to both countable and uncountable nouns, and its usage can vary depending on the context and the type of the noun it modifies. That all we have already discussed in this session. Now, I hope this much is clear to you. You have understood all the points very clearly. Thanks to you.